What's going on, you guys? Your boy Rizzy Met back again with another reaction video. And before I start, let me just say, I posted a video probably about a week ago. I did a reaction to the Gorillaz video, and they actually took it down. All right, so I apologize for that. For those of you who didn't get a chance to see that one, I did do a reaction video to that. It got a pretty good response for it, so I do appreciate the ones who did get a chance to see it and commented and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys. So yeah, today I'm doing a reaction review video to Logic's new album, Everybody. I like Logic. I think Logic is cool. The first project that I heard from him was I think it was the Incredible True Story, which was dope. I thought definitely I really like the theme of it, like the whole idea of this world he created, this dialogue of him going through space or whatever. That was cool, but I don't recall any songs that really stood out to me like that. And then the next one, Bobby Tarantino, I actually liked that one a lot more. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot more upbeat and stuff. So I'm excited to see what he got to offer with this one. All right, so without further ado, we got Logic's Everybody. First song, Hallelujah.
Everybody wanna know, yeah. Vision, everybody listen. Fuck around, I got a new religion. What it is, ain't all of that revision. Get the fuck about that prison. Is you ready to die like B.I.G., the VIP, the greatest of all time? I'm P.I.L.E. C.I.B. The cost of living, it ain't free. So the tab on me.
That was a nice little touch to it with the guitar.
Do it.
Life.
Oh shit.
What's it all
that
about?
caught me off guard. Let's see where it's going. The next joint.
Okay, I was gone for
Everybody.
a minute, but I'm back now. Sit the fuck back down. Then I got down. Everybody know you ain't about it. Everything you talk about, I know I can live without it.
Oh,
red light, stop. Right the beginning again. What you been living in? The box under the brick. Daddy, white mama wouldn't change a thing. Light skinned motherfucker certified as a house nigga. Well, I be goddamn go figure. And my blood is the I go.
Hey,
everybody people. Everybody please.
that's straight there.
Everybody needs something. Everybody love.
Man. That everybody knocked. Okay. I'm rocking with it. So I guess from what I can tell from the first two songs, he's kind of taking like a religious approach. You know, talking about with religion and God and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that's where he's going with this from the first two. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see what's next. The next one is called Confess. With my boy Killer Mike.
Here to die.
Change it all if I could, rearrange my heart to reach good, but I can't. I'm a sinner, not a saint. Niggas in my life, no I can't. Cover it up with, but the devil said it, let me want my soul. The devil said it, let me want my soul. Give it to me right now.
Dang, that's crazy, man. Killer Mike went off on that joint, dog. That was no hold bars right there, bro. That was no holds bars. I think he kind of said like what a lot of people that struggle with believing feel, but just don't say it because, man, it'll get looked at as like blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that was crazy. That was crazy for this whole song was good, but like that last part with Killer Mike, man, I know he stepped on some toes with that one. He stepped on some toes. So we're gonna keep it moving, man. And the next one is called Killing Spree.
Money read everywhere I look, a killing spree. All the things they wanted me to be is all the things that I could not be. On a gun, blame it on a Muslim. Everybody wanna blame him, blame her, just blame it on a motherfucker killing everyone. Everybody wanna get high. Everybody rainy day would be sunny if I had the vision of currency falling above from the sky, falling above from the sky. Listen.
Oh, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Like I know that's the reason you turn up the night. Living your life,
where I look, a killing spree. All the things they wanted me to be, it's everything that I like.
Alright, that was straight. The next one is called Take It Back.
Take it back, take it way back, take it way back to the first black man. Long ago before the white man, nigga fuck that. Nigga fuck everything you think about, cut that. Everything that door you trying to open, you can shut that. Grip the gag, yeah, that's how I'm a buck back. Tell me what I am and lie to me. You don't even ever wanna lie to me. It's on earth, but I try to be. I just wanna spread the message of equality. And yes, I got to get shit, fuck it, I'ma steal this lane. Take it back, take it way back, take it way back to about 1990. Shady Grove Hospital in Rockville, Maryland. 7:36 ain't nothing. And he said, fuck that. I'ma persevere. And that's why the message is open. You white boy, you black motherfucker, no. Take it back, take it way back, take it way back to the first. And he said, fuck that. He said, peace, love, and positivity. He said, equality, for outside. And since you white, you gotta have money, right? Take it back, take it way back, take it way back to the first black man.
Yo,
this young man. Stop killing each other.
That's crazy, man. Hey, first of all, let me say, whoever this nigga engineer is, that nigga's a bear in man's clothing. Like, he went all that. Shout outs to you. But other than that, man, yo, Logic, he's going there, man. I'm a fan of Logic, man. He's spitting the real on this joint, man. And his delivery is insane, man. Man. Next joint is called America. Featuring my man Black Thought, Chuck D, Big Linbo, and No ID. Let's see what he got.
Going mad over one drug. I'm filling up a bag at the gun club. In the shadow of a nation that it once was. All this false information on me. Controversy. Them boys in the Klansman hoods is thirsty, but hate clean water. Dirty politics never come clean. Can y'all believe this shit? 2017.
Treat it equally, especially the black. If you don't get it the first time, bring it back. Now everybody gotta fight for equal rights, cause the richest people in the whole world.
Alright.
Oh, hands up for the 5-0. I've been in the cut, looking at my cup, 38 talk. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a damn. I just wanna live, I just wanna eat, but I gotta.
Alright, this next joint is called Ink Blot, featuring the boy Juicy J.
But I'm still me.
I'ma be real, I'm the man. I'ma be real, I'm the rapper. I'ma be real, I'm that motherfucker making millions and I ain't no trapper. Yeah,
Let this shit up aside.
homie, I don't give a fuck. I'ma keep rapping about it.
This shit that don't matter and making it buck.
I'ma keep
I'ma keep rapping it better than shit that don't matter.
kill your motherfucking self, nigga. And tell your bitch I said slop on my knob.
Hey,
I'ma keep all this shit,
hey, that's what's up, man. next one is called Most Definitely.
I wanna tell me apart right from the start. Everything I ever wanted, it ain't what I thought. Bring it back to the roots like my name Black Thought. This shit right here, no it can't be taught. It gotta be learned. They got this on 25 and over 100 grand in student loans. Trying to get healthcare, but I'm on welfare. Man, I swear to God, I wish I was living in Bel Air. Fuck Medicaid, I just wanna get paid with a couple bad bitches in the crib. I'm finna buck back, but not with bullets. I'ma use my education to the fullest. I'ma get out of there, I'ma reset. I'ma get out of there, I'ma reset. Do whatever you black people. Just fight, fight for the right, fight for your life. Black people are beautiful, incredible, amazing. Black people, intelligent. So get up, get up, get up, now. Get up, get up, get up, get up, now. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Black people, black people.
Alright, that jump was straight. That jump was straight. I'm still trying to figure out, like, from the beginning when he did the little dialogue part, when that's gonna tie back in. I'm assuming with this next waiting room joint, I mean, it's probably come back in together, like, to kind of paint more of a clear picture. So we'll see, you know, where this goes. So next joint, waiting room.
They're telling me this place is a waiting room, right? What are we waiting for?
Rebirth.
Rebirth? Like reincarnation? Alright, let me get this straight. Every time I die, I come here, we talk, and you send me back to Earth to be reborn.
You know the land? Oh yes. You own 40,000 acres.
God damn! Oh, I'm sorry.
It's quite all right.
At least I'm not poor no more.
The meaning of life, the reason I created this place, is so that you can grow and mature.
Like the human race. Like this is how the human race is supposed to grow and mature.
You are every human being who has ever existed since the dawn of your kind on Earth.
Wait, I'm everyone?
Ah, yes. Now you're beginning to see it.
Damn.
So I'm like everyone? I'm Jesus?
And all of his disciples.
I'm Hitler?
And the millions he murdered.
That's deep.
You see, Adam,
Damn.
every act of hatred and violence.
I'm a god?
No, not yet. You see, I was once where you stand right now. It is not until you have lived every human life inside of your universe that I may take you.
Yo, man, that's crazy, man. I know that wasn't a track. I mean, like a song, but like, Logic is just, he's just, this dude is, he's just a genius, man. He's an intelligent guy, bro. Like, even going back to the first project that I ever heard, The Incredible True Story, like how he puts these situations and like this whole dialogue to help you see the concept of his album. Like that junk is incredible, man. That junk is, pun not intended, but I mean that's crazy, man. Like, oh my goodness, bro. And it's basically like what he's saying is like like everybody is connected. I mean, I know we've all heard that before, everybody being connected and stuff, but just how he tied everything in, like with everybody different beliefs and like perspectives on everything, and just bringing it all together, man. And just that's something, boy. That's something to think about, man. That's something to think about, bro. You need to be a philosopher or something, bro. For real, for real. Like, oh man, I want to talk more about it. That's crazy. And I've actually, I know without going off a little too much, I've actually thought about that before, man. Like we just here. This is an experience that we live, and I feel like this. Everybody has their own story. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are watching me, but from my perspective, everybody around me is just a character in my story. You know what I'm saying? Like we are the Jesus. You are the Jesus of your own story. So everybody that you meet that enters into your life, you know, some people might just be passing by, some people are just here to stay, but it's like it's your own story, man. And like, but I never thought about it like living each other lives. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too much further into that, but like, man, like that's what's up, man. I really appreciated that junk, and that wasn't even a song. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep it moving. The next joint is called 1-800-273-8255. Who number is that? This also is featuring Alisa Cara and Khalid. wish I knew well, I'm not gonna overthink it. I wish I knew what that number was. Is it his number? Is it like some type of code or something, or like some type of significance? I'm sorry that I don't know, but I wish I did. But anyway, next joint is called Anxiety.
I'ma bring it back to the back to I'ma get down, that's what I've been on. Fuckin' with your mind, tryna turn shit on. But then again, I'm making a decision, cause I'ma hit them and get them living. They wonder what I'm giving, I'ma never give it. I gotta let everybody know I'm in their mind right now. Make you feel like dying. Somehow, someway, I remember somehow, someway. Enough, I found myself in a hospital bed being told what I went through was anxiety. I refuse to believe this story. Can it in fact be the mind controlling the body? Yeah, of course. I'm so in control of my anxiety and strive for the betterment of ourselves, starting with mental health. We will accept ourselves as we are, and we will be happy with the person we see in the mirror.
That was dope, man. That was dope. This next joint is called Black Spider-Man.
Listen, I ain't ashamed to be white, I ain't ashamed to be black, I ain't ashamed of my beautiful Mexican wife, as a matter of fact. I know you fucking with that. Say, black is beautiful, black and proud. Fuck everybody hating on me right now, black and proud. I'm just as white as Jesus' headdress. Spider-Man should be black, I vote for Glover instead. Glover.
Hey, he go for Glover, Donald Glover. Hey.
What's up?
Let's go.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? I feel so much with this album, dog, and I can honestly say that, and I feel bad, but the reality of it is, man, like people that are listening to this album, I feel like everybody should listen to this album, no pun intended. I just feel like the people that should listen to it won't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like Logic, like I said before, is a very intelligent dude, you know, with different perspectives, and I'm assuming that his following and like his fans and supporters are I don't want to say similar, but gets what he's about, and just offering a different perspective and just another outlook on life. People like that will appreciate that, and I'll say right now I'm a fan of Logic right as of right now, because this album is amazing, man. It'll probably be one of my favorite probably in this year, but we're gonna keep it moving. This is the last song.
I feel the area in my blood is scarier than the blood. Been looking for holy water, now I'm praying for a flood. I feel like time passing me by, slower than it's wondering why. Oh baby daddy beat up, feeling like the devil finna come and defeat him. All alone in the wintertime, close to the heater, wondering what's gonna happen and how to shit. And yes, I know that when I'm loaded, so much further I can go, and so I look up to the sky. Oh my, 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 oh my. Single mother praying in the God of the Vita, looking around on the ground for a serpent to feed her, praying to God, wondering why her baby. Oh my, I don't feel right deep inside, feeling like I need some.
Well, that is.
The days that came before you, nor the ones that will follow you in death. Remember that right here in this moment is all you are guaranteed. All.
Dang.
For you, I spill my soul into a microphone with poems written in blood in hopes that it's enough for you. Do you love me yet?
That cold?
No? Okay. I go approval till I accept my own. Come from a messed up home, destitute. Nights cold and whole. Eyes closed, I zone till 5 or so in the morning. I'm used to being alone. Shit, you know how long I've been out on my own. Ice, fuck the black and white shit. Be who you are, identify as a star. No one tells you that. It's something that you just know. The world be still in your glow. Your mama did what she could. Her life was miles from good. You try. This is for youngins out there wondering how far you can fly. The truth is that you can go further than the stars in the sky. But if you want to, then you ought to. That's finally worthy of your love. Let me tell you now, you're worthy enough. Fuck approval from strangers. That shit is dangerous as hell. Find God, learn to accept.
Bruh, dog. Bruh, this. But I love this album, dog. Listen, keep in mind, and I hope my battery ain't about to die soon, but keep in mind that before listening to this project, you know, I knew of Logic, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was a dope rapper, but I mean, that was it. But after this joint, I consider myself a fan, dog. Like, yo, man, this might be thus far one of my favorites, like, albums this year so far, man. Like, he just touched on just things that really matter, bruh. And like, from the whole entirety of this album, I think with the guy, you know, going to the waiting room at the beginning, it's almost like he said being born again, and I see it as having another chance. He talked about, like, in the first portion of the album, you know, the character or just whatever, you know, was going through different things, and like just whatever, you know what I'm saying? And when you get to the second part of it, or like when the next dialogue track come in, he was like, you know, you're being born again, you get a second chance. And I just see it as, man, it's never too late to, like, just have a perspective on things, and just recognize that, man, there's just so many people out here, man. Like, you just gotta understand, it's just a variety of different thoughts and just different perspectives, and you just got a variety of people out here, man. They got different beliefs, man, and just they see things differently, and just having knowledge and understanding about that. I mean, like, that's all we can do as people. You can't change somebody's mind if they don't see it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? People grow up differently and with different backgrounds and just from different places. Man, it's just this album is, bro. I genuinely like this joint, man. And even with the last track with J. Cole on it, not only was he a dope feature, but J. Cole too is also his parents were black and white. You know what I'm saying? So, and he just touched on all of that between race, man, and just being a human being, dog. And this joint fire, man. I recommend this to anybody, man. Anybody that just, if you got ears, my nigga, you should listen to this shit, man. For real, for real. Because of this, I'm gonna go back and listen to, I never got a chance to listen to his first album, whatever Logic's first album is. I'll admit that. But I did hear the next two. Man, I really enjoyed this, man. And I feel like I'm missing out on something that I want to say. I don't know, man. Logic, he's a philosopher, bro. He's a philosopher, man. I guess my final thing I would want to say is, understand that this world is yours. And everybody in it is just characters. You're the main character of your life, of your story, and everybody else they're just passing by. They're just characters, you know what I'm saying? I see things differently than you. You see things differently than me. And that's just how it is, man. Once you pass away, it's, as far as you know it, this is over. You know what I'm saying? So live your life, man. Just enjoy life, man. Like, that's all I can say. Until next time, this your boy Rizzy, man. I hope I didn't talk too long or whatever. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.